Bitter gourd, also known as bitter melon or karela, is a unique and nutritious vegetable that, admittedly, has a bit of a love it or hate it reputation. Its distinct bitter flavor can be polarizing, but when prepared correctly, bitter gourd dishes are surprisingly delicious and packed with health benefits. In this recipe, I'll share some pro tips for taming the bitterness while creating a flavorful and satisfying meal. Ingredients: bitter gourd, 1 pound, about 2 medium-sized onion, 1 medium, sliced. Garlic, 3 cloves, minced. Ginger, 1 inch piece, minced or grated. Tomato, 1 medium, chopped. Vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons. Spices: 1 teaspoon ground turmeric. 1 teaspoon ground coriander. Half teaspoon red chili powder, adjust to preferred heat level. Half teaspoon garam masala, optional. Salt, to taste. Lemon or lime juice, 1 tablespoon, optional. Fresh cilantro, for garnish, optional. Serves, 4. Instructions. Preparing the bitter gourd. Wash and slice. Thoroughly wash the bitter gourds, then cut off the ends. Slice them lengthwise and use a spoon to scrape out the seeds and white pith, as these are the most bitter parts. Cut the bitter gourd into thin slices. Soak and massage with salt. This is the key to reducing bitterness. Place the sliced bitter gourd in a bowl, sprinkle liberally with salt, and massage gently. Let it rest for 15 to 20 minutes. Rinse the bitter gourd well with water and squeeze out any excess moisture. Cooking the dish. Sauté aromatics. Heat the oil in a large pan over medium heat. Add the onions and cook until softened and translucent, about 5 minutes. Then add the garlic and ginger, stirring for another minute until fragrant. Add spices. Stir in the turmeric, coriander, red chili powder and garam masala, if using. Cook for about 30 seconds, stirring constantly to prevent burning. Cook the bitter gourd. Add the prepared bitter gourd slices to the pan and stir well to coat with the spices. Cook for about 5 minutes, or until the bitter gourd starts to soften. Add tomatoes. Stir in the chopped tomato and a pinch of salt. Cover the pan and simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes, or until the bitter gourd is tender. Adjust seasoning. Taste and adjust the salt and spices. For a hint of tanginess, stir in a tablespoon of lemon or lime juice. Garnish and serve. Sprinkle with fresh cilantro, if using, and serve hot with rice, roti, or your favorite flatbread. Tips for taming bitterness. Salt is your friend. Salting the bitter gourd helps to draw out some of its bitterness. Choose younger gourds. Smaller, younger bitter gourds tend to be less bitter than longer, more mature ones. Blanch before cooking. If you're particularly sensitive to bitterness, consider quickly blanching the sliced bitter gourd in boiling salted water for 1 to 2 minutes before cooking. Pair with other flavors. The sweetness of onions, the acidity of tomatoes, and the warmth of spices all help to balance out the bitterness of bitter gourd. Love this recipe and curious about other ways to prepare amazing veggie dishes? Subscribe to our channel for more delicious and healthy cooking inspiration.